And I agree, it used to be really confusing, so you have to really think it out. Okay, so I'm trying to find out what Tyler. So I'm going to be going, I know that I'm going to bullet my work. Joseph is 5 feet 6 inches tall. I also know that Joseph is 16 inches taller than Tyler. So what operation will I need to do right here to find out how tall Tyler is? I will have to subtract. But I can't subtract like this because just like when we subtract fractions, we have to be alike. Your unit of measure has to also be alike. I can't just take inches from an inch here. I've got to convert these feet to inches so that I can take inches from inches. Okay? So now let's go through and look at what we need to do. Again, I'm going to draw my chart. I know I have to take feet to inches because I need to subtract. So I'm going to feet to inches. Now I can leave this inch alone because it's already in inches. So I'm only going to take and I know that feet, I'm going to go back to this one right here. My 1 foot is equal to 12 inches. 1 foot is equal to 12 inches. My rule is 1 times 12. If he is 5 feet tall, 5 times 12, and if some of you are not and you don't remember, 5 times 2 is 10, carry my 1, 5 times 1 is 5, plus 1 is 6. So it's equal to 60 inches. Okay, so I have 5 feet is equal to 60 inches. Now remember, he's 6 inches tall. So I need to come over here and add my 6 inches. So how many inches does that give me then? You're right, 66 inches. But also Joseph is 16 inches taller than Tyler. And you said I had to subtract. Can you now subtract that 16 inches away? Absolutely. It's because you're subtracting inches to inches. 6 minus 6 is 0. 6 minus 1 is 5. So I have 50 inches. But I'm going to come over here and I'm looking at my answer choices. I don't see 60 inches. So now I need to convert back into feet. So I'm going over here and I'm taking my 50 inches and I'm going to make another chart. So you see how I'm doing it? You're with me? I'm going to now go from inches to feet, and I'm going back over to my chart, and pause at any time you need to catch up. I know that there's 12, I'm going to work backwards, 12 inches to 1 foot. Okay? 12 inches to 1 foot. So if that's the case for every 12 inches, that's 1 foot. How did I get from 12 to 1? I divided. Remember, you're only going to multiply or divide. So if I had 50 inches, that's right, your rule is divided by 12. How many feet do I have? So now let me do my math. 12 divided by 50. Okay, I know that 12 times 5 is 60, and that's going to be too big. So what is 12 times 4? 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 1 is 48. So 12 times 4 is 48. I'm going to subtract that out. Again, remember, this is inches, and this is inches. What I'm going to find out here is feet. Can't take here. I can also, 50 minus 48, I know that it's 2 away. But to prove it, let me regroup. That goes to 4. That becomes a 10. 10 minus 8 is 2. Now 12 can't go into 2, and I'm dealing with inches to inches, so I have 2 inches left over. So here, Tyler then is how tall? He is 4 feet, which is my answer right here. 4 feet, and my remainder is 2 inches. So Tyler over here is 4 feet, 2 inches, which is also equal to 50 inches. So if you wanted to do that. Okay, now let's look at this last problem. And again, slow it down, stop it, pause it, so that you can go back and backtrack. And just do it slow. Number 23. Calvin fishes from a dock that is 85 inches long, which is the equivalent to 85 inches. Now I have to look at, again, we're only given from inches, so I have 85 inches, and I need to find it to what? So I look at my answer choices. I have 3. Remember, this is bonus. So I'm going to go to from yards, feet, inches. So if I'm already starting with inches, the next one I need to go to is, yeah, I can hear you yelling it out. You got to go from inches to feet first. So I'm going to take everything from inches to feet, because then my next one will be whatever my feet are, I need to take it to yards. All right, now let's see what that's going to look like. So for number 23, I have 85 inches, and it's how many feet is that? So again, I'm going to make my rule. I'm going from inches to feet. I'm coming back over here. I'm looking at what I have here. For every 12 inches, it's equivalent to 1 foot. So I'm putting that right here. For every 12 inches, it's equivalent to 1 foot. The rule is I need it to divide. It's because I'm going from small to large. You make yourself into that person, which is a division. If I have 85 inches, and my rule is I have to divide by 12, then 85 divided by 12 goes into 85. Okay, I'm going to put my multiplication sign up here. Well, I already know that, let's see, where am I going to do my computations? I'll do it right here. I know that 12 times 5 equals 60. And I can add another group of 12s, and that's 72, because 12 times 6 then is 72. Can I add another group? 12 times 7 is 14. It gives me 84. So yeah, I can. So it's going to give me 7 groups, because that's a 0. 7 groups of 12 equals 84. I'm going to subtract that out. 5 minus 4 equals 1. Again, this is inches. My 85 is inches, and I'm getting it right over here. See, that's inches. My 12 inches and my 85 are inches. And this is my feet, which is my quotient. So my remainder is inches. So now I have 85 is equal to 7 feet, and my remainder is 1 inch. So, but look at my answer choices. My answer choices are, is I've got to find the yards. So now I'm going to leave my inches alone. I can already eliminate this here because I know it's not 3 inches, so that's not a possibility. So I have this is 1 inch, this is 1 inch, and this is 1 inch. So that's going to stay. Now I said I needed to convert my feet to yards. So let's see what we have here. I have my chart and my rule. I have feet and yards. I know that for every, I'm going over to the 1, for every 3 feet is equal to 1 yard. So I'm going to place that over here. This is my benchmark. For every 3 feet, it's equal to 1 yard. What did I do? Well, I had to divide that by 3. 3 divided by 3 equals 1 yard. I have, again, 7 feet. So for every 7 feet, I'm dividing it by 3, and it's going to give me how many yards? Well, 3, and again, this is feet, goes into 7 feet. I'm going to put my multiplication. 3 goes into 7 2 times, because 2 times 3 equals, and this is going to be yard. 2 times 3 equals 6, and this is feet. Minus that out, and it gives me 1 foot. So now I have, see this up here? So I'm going to bring this down here, and I'm just going to lay it out. 85 inches was equal to 7 feet, 1 inch, which now the 7 feet is equal to, I'm going to keep that there, is equal to how many yards? And I came up with 2 yards, so I'm going to place that here. My remainder is feet, so I have 2 yards, 1 foot, and remember I had originally at 1 inch, which is right here. So let's go back over. Which one of these would then be the best answer? I had 2 yards, 1 foot, and 1 inch, and so my answer is B. Multi-step. But if you keep it nice and clean, you're able to see it. All right, text me if you have any questions. See you tomorrow. Thanks so much.